Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Club Finesse. Welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about creating high value. Creating a high value lifestyle. This applies for men and women, but we're gonna go deep into the specifics. We're gonna talk about a lot today. Well, we're gonna cut it a little short today, but it's a lot of information to digest. So just bear with me here. I'm going to talk about something that's not too attractive to many of you, and you're not going to like it, but this is only for the true 5% of you out there that are going to actually take this action in your lifestyle, and you're going to see the difference, and you're going to understand why I'm going to be saying these things. But for the rest of you, you might not like it, so you're going to click off, obviously. But this is something that I've done before, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm doing it right now. But not to be a snob and brag, but this is okay. So number one, number one is to creating high value. You need to go on a full on monk mode for about 6 months to about 1 year, and that's the thing. Like, people will understand what I'm saying, but some of you won't. But when you go on monk mode, you're basically blocking all areas that create distraction for you. So that could either be your social life, uh, someone being with you, like relationship wise. Let's just break it down a little bit here. So the main things for me, and this is by my personal experience, this is not related to any of you guys or general advice. This is just my experience. Um, I had a very crazy social life where I've met a lot of people. I'm grateful for that. But now it's monk mode time. So for the next 6 months to 1 year, I'm going to completely not block, but I'm gonna have my friends around and stuff like that, but only my true like circle in a way, if that makes any sense. And also, I'm just not gonna be on social media as much. It takes time to taper down to where you don't use social media anymore. So, for example, if you're that type of person to have Instagram and Snapchat all the time, it's gonna take time for you to taper down so that way you stop using it completely. But for me, I did it a different style where I cut off one part of my social media. So, for example, let's just say I was using Instagram and Snapchat. I would stop using Snapchat, but I kept my Instagram. But, I don't scroll all the time now because I just tapered down. And now, eventually, hopefully, well, not hopefully, it will happen. I will stop using Instagram for entertainment. I only use it for about, I'm going to be honest here, about an hour and 36 minutes, according to my productivity app. And that's something that I want to incorporate with you guys, is that when you are trying to track down your social media usage, use a productivity app on your phone, on your iPhone, if you have an Android. Take a look at, what's your main usage on your, for your apps. And then from there, you can go on from tapering down to stop using it at all. So that's important, guys. Social media is very important. Stop using social media to be in, you have to stop using social media to be in monk mode. Another thing is going out all the time, every single weekend. I would do that. I would go out every single weekend, and it just it would really affect my lifestyle. So I just want to say that when you go out every single weekend, it just doesn't go with your monk mode. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that if you're gonna go out, you go out at least once a month. At least once a month. So make sure that you are doing that at least once a month. You're going out once a month, and then taper down to not going out at all. Because if you think about it, you are spending money. you are spending money, you are spending time, you are investing that time into other people. And that's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that if you really want to work on yourself and create high value for yourself as a man or as a woman, I truly believe that you need to stop and block all that noise and then go hard for a year so that way you can enjoy the next 3 to 5 years your hard work that you've put in. You know? So let me give you just a quick little example. When I was 16 to 18 years old, those 2 years, I was transitioning from high school into my adult life. I became independent. When I became independent, I went to a trading school and then a trade school, which I learned how to, become a pharmacy technician. So it was related to healthcare. And I was going to school while I was working, and I went on monk mode in a way where I was not going out. I didn't have that many friends, and also I was living that adult life, so I was just being independent. Like, I was buying my own sofas, my own TV, everything. So I was just trying to establish that foundation of adult, fit the materialistic things. Now, when I started doing that, I'm a little lost here. Oh yeah, so when I started doing that, it took a lot of my capital in a way. So I had to really focus on, getting my bills paid, stuff like that when I was 18. And then when I was around 20, 21, that is when I started working on myself, as in doing workouts and stuff like that. And I was just shredded, 4-pack, 6-pack, whatever. And that is where everything was at its peak. And then it stopped and drooped down a little bit lower because I started being a little bit more social. I got in a relationship, and that's what happens when when you get out of that monk lifestyle, but you have to maintain it in a way. So, for those 3 to 4 years of trying to get ahead in life, I had a great lifestyle, and because of those decisions, I am here today. And I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, I realized that, when I've done that monk lifestyle, my life changes for the better. So I'm just trying to stress that for you guys, is to live that lifestyle for at least 6 months to a year. The next is reading for 30, this is going to actually, I'm sorry. This is going to be part of the monk lifestyle, so bear with me here. For those of you that have not clicked off yet, but for those of you that clicked off, you guys are a bunch of sissy lalas. I can't cuss. I want to say the P word, but that ain't P. Yeah. But if you're still on here, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button onto the channel. We post weekly advice like this every single week. So I'm glad to have you guys on this channel. I'm thankful for the newcomers and the people that are still subscribed and watch my videos. I appreciate you guys. So let's move on to the next subject here. It's going to be part of this monk mode. Everything that I'm going to list here is going to be part of monk mode. Okay. Now, reading the 30 to 60 minutes a day. I know for some of you it's fuck that, right? I just cussed, but I don't care. This is important. When you do this, you're literally reading for 30, 60 minutes a day, and you're stimulating your brain, and you're becoming successful every day if you think about it, obviously. But let's do the math here. If you read one book a week, okay, and that's 30, 60 minutes a day, okay? Wake up early in the morning, stimulate your brain with some knowledge. Or when you go to bed, literally, I know most of you guys, just when you guys go to bed, you guys are on your phones on Instagram, and it's like really like keeping you guys awake. Like, why would you do that? Why don't you want to catch some sleep? And then the next day you complain about it, like, oh shit, I'm tired. Or, dude, no. Like, what you need to do is you need to start reading books before you go to bed. You need to start reading books when you wake up. 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. That's what I do. I can't read for an hour. I'm trying to. And I mean, I can if I have a weekend off, but anyways, that doesn't matter. Excuse me. Read a book about 30 to 60 minutes. You're going to read one book a week, literally, because that's how much you're reading. And if you think about it, you know, you're stimulating your brain. That's 50 books a year. If you think that, just think about it, 50 books a year, that's equivalent to, I think it's a semester of PhD. But anyways, this is something that you need to work on every single day. Every single day is something that you should work on, reading a book. So have this locked in, have it in your timetable. If you haven't watched it, watch my last video. I talk about using a timetable and understanding how to become more productive. So reading a book a day, add that to your timetable. The next thing that I want to talk about is appearance. Okay, during your monk mode, you're going to work on your appearance. So appearance can, and this is basic knowledge, but this is what I've experienced from, and this is what is best for me. And I think that this will work for most of you, if not all of you. So appearance, work on your skincare, work on your hygiene. If you don't know about skincare, get into skincare. Learn how to use skincare. I use a daily wash. I use my retinol. I use my eye cream, and then I use a moisturizer every single day, twice a day. It's a routine. I'm disciplined to do it enough because I've done it to the point where I keep failing every single time I do my skincare routine, and now I do it every single day. So it's all about trial and failure. You know, if you don't try and you don't keep trying, obviously you're going to throw in the towel. So make sure that you stay disciplined and you work on your appearance. Every day it should be on your mind. Okay? Not just the reading part, but the appearance part. You need to work on your appearance. Whether that's working out, whether that's, hey, shit, if you want a tattoo, dude, get a tattoo. It's going to make you look hotter. Let's just run the statistics. Like, who gives a fuck about the employer hiring you for not having... Dude, nowadays it's different. This whole new era is different. So if you want a tat, go get a tat. If you want whiter teeth, go get some veneers. If you want clear skin, work on a skincare routine. You know, if you want a beard, grow out your beard. Use a roller. Put that beard oil shit. I don't know what it is, but this is mine. Mine's natural. But you should be working on your appearance every day. You should eat healthier every day. You should be literally feeding your body these nutrients every single day. So that way you can become the best looking man that you can become, if that makes sense. Learn about your facial features. Learn about the, I don't know, the physics. But anyways, work on your appearance every single day. That should be on your mind every single day. Okay? It's going to be hard if you're in a relationship as well, because obviously you're comfortable. But you need to, look, if you're a single man or a single woman, you need to literally work on this thing every single day. Every single day. Now, you know, for a relationship, it is different because your partner is going to love you and be attracted to how you look, but you always want to become better, right? So make sure you're doing that, thinking about it every single day. Add that to your timetable and understand that you're going to be working on these two things every single day. The third thing that you want to work on is finance. Educate yourself. This goes back to reading. So this is going to be like a broken record, but honestly, you guys have to hear this. Finance is important. Learn how to trade stocks. Learn how to trade stocks. Learn how to flip. properties. Learn about freelancing. If you don't know what freelancing is, you're already way behind. Create a product. Creating a product is very important. Understand that creating a product is important. You need to learn how to, for example, create an ebook, create a service, learn how to use your skills so that way you can get paid. Learning how to use your skills to get extra income, you can use that income to invest in yourself or your business. Do not use it for materialistic things. I hope you know this. But you should be learning how to understand how to trade stocks, how to flip properties, how to get into real estate. These are the two main principles. Your foundation is going to be real estate. You're going to learn how to use real estate as an advantage for your foundation, and then you'll be able to use that foundation to take a little bit more risk and trade stocks. See, I don't want to be a snob, like I said, but I'm using I'm using a house as leverage, as my foundation. So if I want to, I can pull equity out of my mortgage and put it into stocks if I wanted to, or I could use it to flip into another property, buy a property that's looking like, let's just say, a flip, like a $150,000 property. I pull out equity, I put a down payment, I work on the property, I fix it up, and then I can sell it for maybe twice as much as that price, maybe $265 or something. Let's just say that $265, $270. Let's be realistic here. And I literally make, well, do the math, from 150 to 265 plus the 20K that they take out of their cut for selling fees and stuff like that. You make almost like 90 grand, 100 grand just flipping a property, putting in the work. You know, you invest about 20K into it, minus the 90 grand, that equals $70,000 in profit that you make from investing your money with your foundation. So learn how to use real estate. And then stocks is more for like people that want to take extra risk. I don't recommend people that start getting into stocks right away, but I recommend that they learn about stocks. Freelancing, like I said, creating a product, offering services, that is very important. Okay. Now, lastly, I want to incorporate this here to creating high value is working on your number one strength and working on your number one weakness. Your number one strength and number one weakness tie in together. Because why? If you work on your weakness, that is the only thing that is holding you back to becoming more. When you start climbing higher up the pyramid, your only weakness, the only thing that's holding you back is your weakness. So make sure when you start getting into these, strength and weaknesses, you analyze yourself. You make a list of things that you're good at. You make a list of the number one thing that you're good at. And if you can't find your weakness or if you can't find your strength, ask your friend, ask your coworker, ask your peers, ask your mentors, whatever. But ask them, hey man, what do you think is my number one strength? What is my number one weakness? What do you think? What do you see myself? Like, what do you see in myself that I can't see in me? Like, what is the number one thing that I'd be good at if I was to go 110% at it? Ask them. I promise you, they'll give you the right answer. But get multiple opinions. And then use that, analyze it, and understand what is in the middle. Much love, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe today. I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos. And again, thank you. Take care. Till the next time.